nhớ trong sẽ là part 2 ya yok Kratos ya yok
lên ở phải tụi đã buồn nó mua đâu vì tụi phải phải thổ con kỳ đã có lòn đồ bao lòn đá mong đã giờ giờ lò ra mong lỡ tổng kỳ kia đó lò nè mua ô tù kỳ kia lò tới giờ bây giờ ni châu chua tụ phải lúc chạy mà đâu tổ chức cho chúng nên kỳ lòn đó phải nè châu cho chua đôi chi nữa ya cho cha tới chỉ mà lấy tổng kỳ kia lò nhà kia tê hậu kia tổng đó lò mua sử dụng tới lò bị mi gan tới lò
lo yang cái tụi mình cái tới lo lên ya phải tụi nó ô tô phát đại đàn đầu phải nó yếm bùa phải phải tụi nó ô tô phát đại đàn đi nhau bùa ya cho nên khám mình cho nông tiền ya phải có một là tụi ya Cambodian hogs they're part Cambodian headline and bloodline and you gutted them
nhiều cái tua tao tu cái bao lâu đã là kia có chân có chỉ tua chỉ có một lúc bảo hộ
nó bao nhiêu
sai giờ một chân có lúc bảo hộ phải cái tôi dùng rồi luôn sai có một trong số
số ya dài số
đấy chuyện đấy ở bao lâu đã ya phát đại ra mong là你这我觉得这么个可能要下就冲你兄弟
那呀
near 80
yeah near 80
you know
19 trillion
19 trillion
yeah, near the 80 trillions in the 80 trillion years into the future. That's true. And Pi graphic, I see you descend with Grandma Hawk and the dragon emperors up there guarding the space station. Yeah, yellow judge, they chose Josh, yeah, they chose go they chose Jam Hong Yok. Lang Pi, yeah, good also. Who bought Pi, below that hitting the coming for the dollar, your chilo the hong lot. They learn down the Pi, learn down Pi to the auto yellow that. พอเราได้จะไปเราจะโยกะจะโยกะที่เปลี่ยนสีนะไปเราอยากจะเจ๊ไทยเจ๊อ้อนเนี่ยตัวเลยที่สักแค่เราอยากสักแค่เราอ้อนเนี่ยตัวเลยไปสักแค่เราที่เปลี่ยนตัวเลยแต่ละไปเรามั่วกับ option เราอยากไปมั่วกับเด็กเขาตัวนั้นสิตัวจอนได้ไปได้จะมีการอยากนึงก็เอาไปพัชงอยากไปพัชงแต่ยังมันต้องมาจับอยากจับหูอยากหูซื่ออยากเกี่ยวอีก部分不同我打呢有那个做成各种些要些但是เรามันเบาเตอร์
rồi em bao tờ số bảy sẽ我打kia bao lâu đã qua có nhìn thấy chỉ mình cả có nhìn thấy đó chỉ mua ít con gì đâu có chỉ vào phải có chỉ nên mà đó hiện có cho ở có xe cho có cho nó cho lên
也好
cho tự nhiên lo cho cố phải nó trong
也做我高路就见到那啲嘢，你都排嚟啊！那是做嘅咪嚟到打機都能夠攞咗藥嘅，你做可能俾冇可能係藥嘅100% yes we do。
they mua lấy đó chỉ bảy sẽ 20 billion years lay afterwards yep you're the only one that can come down to earth and the grandma hawk and the hawks that guard the space station
100% yes do。
and that is very graphic because by Latin knew immediately you installed two new ones and they didn't dare come back down. But when you get to their space country pie, you barter and you talk to them, and then they came out, and then yep, a few became legit.
Yeah, that's true.
And then right afterwards, when they became legit, they told you the truth that they need the elements, and then you beam them in emulation element
accurate.
and then they have to soak for 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years.
4 to 50 years. Yeah,
That's true. 4 years to 50 years.
after they did that, they came down and then saved.
Pie 100%. Yes, that's true. And then right afterwards, graphic. He not beat you up pie. He gutted two Cambodians pie 100%. Yes, dude.
And then 3 hours later, Cambodian came down from Malaysia, and he is not happy. When he came down, he didn't see he's hit with two new ray devices.
Yeah, that's true. And then right there, your Royal Emperor Smart Pie, yeah, he came down, yeah, from your space station to America, and all the way down, and then graphic scene Pie. Two idiots didn't believe you passed away, and then Pie, hi su, chỉ to lấy Pie ơi, yeah, chỉ to lấy. Phát đại ra mong đợi người lao bị tới chừng lo sự hiện mà chân dọc cứ, thằng đó Pie ở lúc trên rồi yeah, lên rồi yeah, cho có chuột chỉ cho trong người lao yeah, lên yeah dọc cứ. nhớ từ số lúc chạy mà đó rồi phải dân được phải lúc chạy ra rồi vậy lên phải ở trâu chỗ trong nhớ lên cơ 100% được high chop là 58 minutes later phải Latin here go yo lỡ chìm luôn có lỡ chỉ đâu có chua cá lỡ nó lọ nữa đây là chẳng cái kịp rồi
yeah I told you but tôi trâu nó thâu tôi bảo tôi cho nhẹ nên tôi được ta chỉ nói chúng tôi khó
nữa yeah chúng tôi khó nữa yo cơ
yeah bị tôi bài ta cái này gì yeah có chuyện này đó nữa yeah là mà có từ là khó bị tới chừng cái khó tại là nó không khó rồi có nó chạy lên nhưng là không khó rồi là chạy lên tiếp liền chỉ là dùng cái gì trâu bò bây giờ trâu bò tụi đã là khó lên nó lên nó chỉ có là chỉ vì nó có nè là bao tiền là cái
hay mong yo cơ lại hay nên mong chạy nên yo cơ ý tu đã bây giờ phải à thầu nữ bỏ nữ yêu khó tiền nữa là tay phải chỉ cả đâu khó tiền dòng trai hình
Yeah, it's on Shaheen. And by using you one by most graphic scene, 200 trillion years later, you own America, but the most graphic scene, you updated Latins, and the pie, right when you do, they have to soak with the medicine nano for 60 years, and then they can come down safely. And then it's not even infinity. Pi told them the truth is near 9,000.
9,000 years only. Yeah, that's true. And then they have to return.
Yeah, they have to return their sector and heal and charge another 60 years and then come back down and another 9,000 infinity.
Yeah, that's true. But safe. Yeah, always 100% safe.
And it's very graphic by when you did that way. Yeah, infinity. It is very graphic because 20 minutes later, Pi, they beat the shit out of your grandma hawk because you did that, but that protected you and all the good citizens. And African Sun got retarded, comes down, dies.
Yeah, that's true.
And the reject didn't believe you. 20 minutes later, them all lit up.
Yeah, them all lit up 100%. You do. And the pie you won the most graphic is the Middle Eastern gods are not worn, and them are hit pie up 100%. You do. Yes, them get hit too. Accurate.
And then 8 trillion years later, Pi, there's white gods coming down, and them are hit continuously until they barter.
Yeah, afterwards they barter.
After bartering, you gain some of your tech back.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yep, and right afterwards, graphic. It was the base value infinity. 20 minutes later, like a Eurek infinity.
Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, I see a bunch of them are barcoded.
Yep, that's true. And then look at what happened, Pi. You gained and you made 2 new white stations near 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yep, the truth is you made about 80.
Yeah, and it is very graphic because Paisa, right after Malaysia, them are liars. They're not progenitors. See, they're not king, and them are gutted.
Yeah, them are gutted.
That's fine. That's civil war. That's normal. Yes, too. And then it's very graphic because Thai lies. Pi them try sneaking back down, them get barcoded. Yeah, that's fine.
And then right afterwards, Pi, the way he snuck back down to Earth, Pi, he theft your older version TT, and then he came down and he became barcoded.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, có nhớ phải cho TT UFO, you got my hair, delay no.
And then 12 minutes later, you saw his old hawk that you fixed in America cried for 8
days. Yeah, cried for 8 days. Yeah, 8 no. Tụ đã phải mua call về tới cho mình gà rồi, what in the 8 no. Rồi họ delay rồi, rồi delay rồi họ tiệt. Có một chỗ của chỗ đôi chi mà trong cái có cho tao mà dành mà có chỉ mua có bằng gì nữa. Có một sự lừa dạo lo dành chỉ bây giờ trâu mó cho nó chưa của chỗ nữa cho nó của tao sự thế mọi chuyện. Paisan, do you see what happened? Them passed away right afterwards. Tu đã nó mình bị na tu phốt tại nhiều vấn đề là tu đã tu kia here. Paisan cái đó bảo để yêu tu có một khó bị đấy chỉ mình thế here. Tu kia là thế bảo để yêu
đi behind. Right afterwards, có hiệp bảo đã nên một khó nữa gì cho tu nó thế kia để mới tu phốt tại cái nên là
chuyên gia nó ni in đã thay nó cho lo đi nó chỉ trong thế họ chơi nó nhiều phải cho tí sao sự cho nó có nhiều khó là cho lên cổ phải cổ lăng xong rồi thì cho lâu nó trong này lâu tí nên là học có đồng mua chơi rồi ya đồng nó lên cổ lăng xong rồi hành chấp rồi thì ổn biểu xong rồi ya in biểu ổn biểu thì ya chỉ khó này chỉ khó nữa
lên ở bây giờ nếu chiến tranh đó nếu mua nếu tụ cái tí đó nó quan điểm đó nó lò nó mua nữa có một cái bảo đó là sao đâu mua cho mình chạy ta cho mình mua cho nó chạy ta tiếp liền và sau đó cho tôi chọn lấy lò liền rồi cho tôi xe này
cho tôi xe đâu vì phải chỉ bảo khó cái cho nó lấy được thiệt.
And right afterwards, a bunch of them Pi showed up, and then Pi, the ones that you were talking to, he didn't dare. 3 others showed up, and they're all barking.
Bây tụi tất cả là trong lấy đồ hay dọc thằng đó mà là cho như thế tiêu phải trong lấy ta phải chỉ bảo khó đi phải chỉ bảo khó đâu nhon thì trong lòng rồi khó đi lấy đi cho hôm nay thế chứ là số đó rồi đi phải bảo mà cho nó thằng đó mà nhon cái cho tự nhưng chỉ rồi ta đi tiêu hay họ nữa
còn được chim lông phải cho lù đâu. Yep, phải cho nó quá chua rồi cho lo tụi phải luôn đâu lo
người tụi mình cái đấy cho là mà quá chua thay ta đi nó yên cho vô cho đã có một chỗ số đã có một cái đi họ có cho cú còn là phải tất khi họ chính phải đua lúc trên rồi nói cho tầng cái chuyện như tôi họ yêu cơ.
And 29 minutes ago, they laughed by they didn't know the hawk passed away, and the three are warned.
Yeah, that's true.
And then right afterwards, Pi, 8 Japanese faggots are tossed into Thailand and
Got it, 100% yes do. Yeah, let's all robot cho là bỏ bulu ya trong má lo cho là bỏ là mất đâu tiền cho là ngay cho là cho thay thế ya 100% yes do yêu cơ.
and right afterwards, yeah, successful.
100% yes do.
Graphic scene by 29 adults laughing with you. The idiot knew him is not allowed up there.
Yeah, yêu cơ, that's true.
And nobody can't do your own earth by graphic.
Yeah, that's true. And Pai said, don't ever cry when you remote view what her said Pai her committed suicide in Malaysia. And then they knew, yeah, they cannot come down. They needed, you have the medicine now. Oh, yeah, you're trying to in the Pai, yeah, yuck. Tao yếu chế, Pai ua chế, tao trâu cho chuan to pun the trâu cho xong chế, mà khi tao lo ya, khi cái lo tao mà lấy ra cái lệnh here, all the Thai this is một chuyện. Lệnh à Pai đó là lo one a Pai lệnh à, đó là cho all bộ xong ya, all bộ xong nó như mình 100% được.
我不用了老爷去多也考虑把还，白做梦了容些了，但是能
做爬熊市也做爬熊市，慢动也那个冇到这目的，我爬熊市也要去，嘛那个都做爬熊市，我兄弟得要去，知道得要去，来呀拍呀，来我冷嘅那是来只要大家那是冷包了，那时候的大家我领导都在讲不来太，为这块的all on的。nu thế anh nghĩ đó là tuần này em mà chơi nghĩ là trâu lấy chứ nu ya số chứ gì chỗ lăng xong nu tua ta ya thế thế này
也不是冷了，但是拍，搞得好了只弄过来，都打的打说，你在安路你容些了，但是路被太低就
这些呀这些要了一部分不要个，
好多你在没被路被太低就是，然后路被个怎么考的话的，莫一度有些老师被陪了个这个考，
考呀个这个考，
然后考见你多多
呀那多对呀那上手有点呢，
你要老
么我这差呀那我这差的呀呀，排得起考路那种的呀排得起考路那种的，这可能我们包呢也要个。
and by using one by most graphic scene ก็ call Latin แต่ละหลอดตัวว่าชาลอเกียตาลิก็หลอดตัวที่มีการหลอเกียเทียจะมาเลยก็รู้ที่จะมาเลยหลอเล่นตัวหลอเกียแล้วจะจดตัว
ya giật trọi rồi còn đấy mùa mà phải blog có chơi ya blog có chơi con người là cái chuyện tóm lo tới thấy tới cái chuyện gì nó lo ya cái trong robot chỉ tao không cho lo bỏ hôm nay tới sử dụng cái trong hình trong mà lo cho lo bỏ về sự thế ya lên là phải ya cụ đã có giờ phải ở cái số vật tại ra nên我去被这么个找播拍中了人给到了lên ya但是了chỉ đâu có đã phải là cái mà做lên là cho không bỏ lo hình但是 all thấy lên tới lý học cái thế chỉ tôi lấy
呢就多哩，一排累啊，但是估计个好习惯，比都白些，大家个问的那个是种类呢，发大众些，但是莫一看就发大众菜呢，还得就个全部给到话啥，这个到话头来能给了到呢，แล้วเกี่ยวก็หมูสิต่อ但是了就เกี่ยวก็呢，人多一路中的同人多都说
แต่也要个，
讲那个在真
是也个真是这样，就你家也要个。
And it's very graphic pie when you update the Latins and your Malaysian countries and then your families in Malaysia. Right afterwards is graphic.
Yeah, graphic.
Because they can also come down in Malaysia and in Russia. And right afterwards pie the Latins, your Latin families can come down in Russia. And it's very graphic.
Yeah, it's graphic.
And the by using graphic because a bunch of Native Americans are tossed and got it.
That's true.
And then right afterwards graphic scene pie. They laugh for 8 minutes because they know you're legit, but they not tell you pie. Yeah, they can't tamper with the device because the robots are there, the giant Viper robots are there, and impossible.
Yeah, impossible.
Yeah, impossible to beat that. And then 20 trillion years later, pie. Take a look. Yeah, still there. Graphic scene. Right there, they wrote you one Earth pie, but don't cry too much when you get to Cambodia. Because to get to Cambodia, you need to transfer to
Hawk. Yeah, Hawk countries only. Yaku. You have to go by Hawk countries. This will be really only. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's the only method. Yeah, that's true. And hygienic. That's only good for a human god.
Yeah, that's good for human gods. And right afterwards, by 2 hours later, your grandma even explained that today, and they nodded.
Yeah, that's true.
don't go into human gods who are full Cambodian and dragon gods who are upper body human and tail cobra, because they will gut you.
Yeah, they'll gut you. That's true, and that's the truth. Why they'll gut and murder you, and right afterwards, them didn't believe the pie. He left Malaysia, went to Thailand, and went back up there only to learn that he is barcode.
He is barcode.
Because I know that's a wild thing.
Yeah, it's a wild thing for Malaysia.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, them are not Pi's family. Them are somehow wedded to Pi's family in Malaysia, or them theft from Pi's Malaysian family, Yaku, and them are using the tech. But what them don't know is that when they fly from Thailand and Southeast all the way up there, them are barcode.
Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, he became barcode.
Yeah, that's true. Them are see-through, and that's why Pi made fun of him.
Yeah, that's true. And don't cry by right afterwards when he's barcoded, your dragon god and warned everyone already. His stuff is looted.
Yeah, loot his stuff 100%. Do.
When they looted his stuff, Pi, your medicine nanos work. But the ports in Malaysia are also blocked by Pi's royalty.
Yeah, that's true.
And that is why 2 hours later, them were caught right there in one of the ports, and them were got.
Yeah, them were got it. Yup, 100%. Those are basically UFO. Yeah, UFO aircraft space. Yep, that's true.
Yeah, airports. Yeah, that's true. UFO airports and ports. And right afterwards, graphic. 2 idiots passed away, and you won.
Yeah, you won Pi. The most graphic is when the Grandma Hawk figured that out. They cry because you encrypted well Pi. Yeah, that's true.
And don't ever cry by it. Right there, Malaysia didn't dare come down if they're not related to you.
Yeah, that's true.
And then here, 20 trillion years later, China isn't warned. They come down and them dies.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's okay, sure. Sure, yeah, 20 trillion years in the future.
Lamakia, Yalamakia.
They show the barcode.
Yeah, them are all barcoded. Right afterwards, 人哋都就说都上的莫下波浪的。
Yeah, 700 million. Yeah, 多把这些 yeah, 我们就可能拍晒说 100% yes we do.
And right afterwards, Pi, you nailed them. They have about 50 billion space countries.
中興，大家俾我就上船的，你看大家攞那個船上的，你拍不動乜嘢有乜嘢？你唔使啦，拍攝你就從你那啦，你冇注重表現，你得就讓人入個，哇，這個，拍攝我俾你做了也中興，發大家冇使，發大家冇使，所以俾咗你個嘢入個，冇使就拍曬就錯漏那都要多那大隻，壓到好似拎得你啊，拎得你，也都是壓冇得乜嚟啊，壓得得乜嚟，就冇嘢拎啊，一部分我入個。
And Paisan, when you did it, yeah, safe enough. And the Paisan graphic, when he did it, he didn't get barcoded. But 12 minutes later, you saw what China wrote. You theft my mom's tech and pyro. Yeah, because you're not supposed to be living up there. Your failed prototype.
Yeah, that's true. And 20 minutes later, he figured it out. Him committed suicide. Yeah, that's true.
And then right afterwards, he didn't see Pai's progenitor.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Paisan right afterwards, safe enough, you updated they. And then they found out they went and looted the space countries, and then right when you put the medicine metals in there in the devices, when they fly to those areas of China, to the eastern sea of China, your ocean, yeah, that works.
Yeah, that works.
Russia.
Yeah, they came down near Russia. That's true. And right when you did that to Pi, Infinity.
Yeah, Infinity didn't die, but graphic, because I saw right afterwards, you not barcoded Pi, the Emperor is lying to you, because once he theft that, he didn't want to stay with you, Pi. He kept going Cambodian, and then he didn't tell you. He went and looted their dragon and came back, and you hugged him.
100% yes we do.
When he came back, Pi, he brought it down, through the China method, and then he came down to Laos, and he beat the shit out of Cambodia.
Yeah, that's true.
And then he's not barcoded, but 20 minutes later, the two rays hit him because he lied to you.
Yeah, he lied to you.
Because he was stuck in one of the airports that was, the ones that you sealed off.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And then when you sealed it off, you told him ahead of time, don't come down.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, more. Hey, Paisa, the what the other Pai got the loot, they chose out to Pamasala, Chatanilla, don't go Musha, with the Gongla, the later, then man don't have a shaw, yeah, shot. The what I ran suddenly like Yaku. The honey tat on the pie, told one and a pie. The one in the Jordan, no more you're coming, none doubt, coming to Yama Jai. That's it, Timo, yeah, Timo. Don't want to lay down a pie. 一路对就让的拍么少了呀，拍么少了拍什么少么在，vì tụ phát tại nơi chỉ là phải nó phải, nơi chỉ là sao thì nơi qua lên đó nó phải tụ phát tại mong nơi chỉ người đó là nó chỉ người hiểu nhớ tiền, đã cái giá kia tự bị tới chỉ mình
ya to the pai che to ya to zo na pai to plan be de mi ga ti plan mo jo no kong ya plan to mi ga de che ya plan mo zo ke de che kha me na ko he fo de ja ji pa nu i tu ki ti
ya này tụ cái tiền rồi,
nu tu cousin ya nu tu cousin nu tu ba na wo lin da lo go pe de che kha me awesome lo na to
thuộc ya thua là phải chơi ya chim long đồ, yên sĩ khủng lâu yên sĩ mà qua trời trai hay chỉ cô ya tin nên chân trái do cứ yêu qua cô nên là cái gì nên chim long cái phải nó một ít tệ đó khá mình tới chờ, nếu đã có lọ nào cho lấy
ya nu to lấy ke all nu ko po nu jo ke ti ha pa
tự bị tới chỉ mình hay tự cái lọ ta sẽ thì hay nếu giấy tu thả là phải ya nếu tu cái tí chim long đồ, nếu qua giò là mà phải đó là tao nó ga gió ra nó bị tu cho tụi sai là đó là thầu nó lo cái trái đó nó chỉ là cái chó mù tao khá mình tới chờ mù đó thì tao khá nghĩ là tu ha
su ya ti ha kia kan je se nu chin jing nu mo all nu na ga lo to
cái ya tu là ya ta li ya yok cái nếu chỉ dùng gì mà có ya nếu chỉ dùng gì mà có mình tu phải chờ tua chờ cho các lon nó một cho để chờ ra đó su đó là cái nó tập là ya yok cái
hai su ya
yên chén số phải chắc chắn là cái nó bỏ ya cái nó bỏ yok cái nếu mà lên đó nó sẽ bỏ ya yok cái
e pai su ya you one pai graphic scene da ka to fa ta lo li da na tu ku ti lo nya tu lo nya pe te chi mi ga to nu te lo ka nu lo nu to
tua sẽ đầu tua sẽ tiền ya đó cái cho con lon nó bịa ra nó
ya pi ta le ya to nu bao de pai lu we nu ya lo li nu je hu da si mo chong ba che pa ko mo lo lo che
tới lên ya lên
te bi du pai se to li da na lo li da da to no che da si to ke chai mo ma cho mu to te je kha mi je
chơi ya lên ta lý bỏ phiền bỏ dọc cơ lên là phải ở đó gì lấy gì chỉ sẽ lấy đâu có tiền lấy sau cái chơi cái khơi khác mình đó gì chỉ hậu dọc cơ đó có cho lâu nữa nữa chỉ gia đốt đó này dọc cơ đó có tụ phát tài nữa phải xin đầu rồi chỉ tụ nó đó gì tụ phát tài khác mình nữa phải xin bùa nữa phải mua nữa tới chơi chạy là đó có phải chỉ tôi một thầy đó có nữa tụ ra hết phải mà cũng nghe không hết có cho gì thế vậy chim long luôn
ya ye chim long lo le sa de pai ma ni sa nyen te ti ple mu on no le ngi ke lo
có cái ya chim long ta là dọc cơ bỏ chơi phải dọc cơ
je se plong so mong yu te tu chin ning ya i tu chin ning zhe ning de ye je yo chi po ka pa ha
dọc cơ bỏ chơi khu đó dọc cơ
and you won by 20 minutes later nun je nu te le chop
我是也做破也破的，那就是但叫做了，
so ya coming say but
第二今年多
but tell ya yo ke lu tu da ma ta pe de
这呀大北这时候也100%要求要个，也我在梦了，你我在我这里领导的话的，ก็จริงๆก็เดี๋ยวก็หมู่ไปจะชิมเขาเลยตาเลยแล้วก็อีกเรื่องทั่วจะđó là cái chuyện gì mà chuyện dọc cứ ít bộ phim bộ quan nữa dọc cứ ta lên là số dọc cứ
e pa you won by to no mu nu je sai na o je nya ka mi ti no pe da ka to je
这也被大家都是100% yes that's true
da ka lo chi
chỉ thấy là dọc cứ đấy trên đấy à bây giờ cho cái tiếng kia ta là chưa đã của đã 100% yes true
and then right afterwards he's stuck in Cambodia
yeah that's okay 100% yes true
and the Swirly Hawk was stuck there for 4 million years and then him learned
lo tự chỉ lo yêu yeah lo tự chỉ lo yêu thì yeah
je se Paulo pe and 29 minutes later by you infinity 2 hours later look at how graphic by Cambodia lost everything because they were not good gods
yeah that's true I'm looking what happened probably 38 minutes later lots of fighting in Malay and they came down to Malay yep 100% yes true yep told they give a chow chop in Malay trâu chịu xong vậy đó người lo ya lên 100% yes true
tôi chỉ lo
yeah my chai 100% yes true
and right afterwards graphic scene in China by they knew you did that to their mom and dad because they're not allowed and then 29 minutes later graphic scene a lot of mango booty up there
yeah that's fine I didn't touch you because I don't know if you're using alien grade tech and you have poison in your cellular DNA.
Yep, that's true. Because I don't know how to kill you.
Yeah, I just got all that. I bought that more your later. Your alien grade your later. Your whole thing was there here. có sự这么老母的叫了滚清真个呀，滚清真个呢。
And that is why le tu chia the kon te mu le mu che to za da nai no sa da da na le mu sai mu da shi alien gray lo in the alien gray here to alien gray cho như na le one le to lo I o pe plo feng je lo I te mo tu ko sa tu na tan dai no lo lin de cho to ti de chi to yu da shi
因为只用用的呀，只用用了莫错呀莫错，有来到进去不了那里爹呀，只用用了呀，只用用了。
29 minutes later cho nên chùa nhiều lên đó tụi mình lên á lời chữ kia có sợ lời lò lên đó mà lời ta
爹呀打爹了呀，就知道了要去。
and the right afterwards pie use smart pie 8 idiots are caught doing that method and them are banned
Oh yeah, them are banned 100% just do.
and then we can't kill you
Yeah, we can't kill you. That's poisonous, right?
yep that's true and the pie the two new protective ray and also poison but those are good elixirs for your citizens
Oh yeah, 100% just do.
they didn't die but 20 minutes later they not talk about those because they see there's
So yeah, lo bỏ cho cây, ya bỏ cho cây đi phải bỏ.
oh yeah total
Yeah, trâu tụ cơ, yeah, trâu tụ trọi, yeah, 6 idiots.
yeah that's true and buy you one pie the 6 idiots are hiding Malaysia them are in fact Chinese
Yeah, 6 idiot Chinese.
and then by when you saw them their soul DNA's there you know everything they know and you laugh for 20 days
Yeah, that's true. Darling, the Yoku.
and by reason intent yeah factual
Yeah, that's factual.
and the by royalty and you're playing around in America still
Still, yeah, John Lilo issue that they can be got Yoku. But is it Lilo bitch? Don't know if we're still writing cards and stuff accurate.
and by reason intent yeah graphic scene 2 hours later they cry pie you have everything from 2000
Yeah, and yeah, Yoku.
and you're playing with the TVs and stuff everything's working
Everything's working. That's true. And pie, graphic.
graphic 2 hours later their brain turned on that you saved America and then the idiot didn't believe you ran to the European countries and all they saw was
Frey Nation and other white nations.
and then 20 minutes later they knew it
Yoku.
some of the poor Frey never went up there
Yeah, they're innocent.
yeah that's true and then 20 minutes later pie graphic
Yeah, graphic.
the idiot didn't believe you pie them committed suicide right there in Australia
Australia, bye bye in Australia.
I'm not saying
No, we do not own that old Aztec country. Those are Latins. Yeah, those are Latins.
and then use it 20 minutes later them committed suicide
Yeah, that's true.
and the use it greatest fight scene right there in Malaysia
Yeah, And you didn't die, Pi, when you established the UFO port yet. Successful. 9 Royal Hawks from your family, Pi, come back and forth and play around in America on the race systems and 2 new race systems. A plus, Pi. Yes, we do.
graphic scene by 28 trillion years later graphic in Malaysia her is caught using the old ray and her thought that was so successful it didn't hit Japai in fact it hit her and her passed away
100% yes, do. J điểm mùi xì cho nên đôi chia cú là hả lú sầu trâu kiaอยู่ให้ตัวkia ya hoàn chanh đấy là phải ya dọc chứ
and Pai said don't ever regret Pai that was a royal hawk that was once in you Pai he was the one beat up
phải ya that's fine rồi này từ đã thâu hóa lượng đâu phải ya chú lý ra tờ là dọc chứ
nè lần nè phải lần nè người ta chỉ cho con thôi nha con mình cho lấy lo chỉ cho là chú đi ra
dọc chứ ta là do nhẹ là dọc chứ là chứ nó trong thế tế sư chỉ tôi tua là ya hoàn chanh xa số mong sư tua là ya dọc chứ
vì nó tu xe nó bao nhiêu cho mình chứ mà bình
sư ya dọc chứ
and Pai said you won Pai graphic scene in China they beat up a Chinese man and they demanded their mom and dad's cobra
impossible. These are more clever.
yeah clever than you
Yeah, yaku.
Pi caught them with the ray tech and then Pi looted their 50 billion space stations
Yeah, yaku. Lấy cho nó xuống được cái này là tôi muốn chỉ trong biểu lũ hiện tại cho ra cho nhẹ phải sao mà muốn tranh đấu phát đại ra hết phát đại ra mong hết phải muốn tranh đấu xa phá lũ ya xa phá lũ được 100% yes we do đó có nhà bây giờ chân trái
yeah because those are our cousins
yes that's true and relatives and right afterwards we pie you fucked them up to the core
yeah that's true you fucked them up to the core and they learned they're not even allowed to live up there
yeah that's true
and then right afterwards Pi graphic scene yep all those sports are saved and then they keep coming down from Russia, and then yep, immune.
Graphic, yeah, graphic. 29 minutes later, graphic. 8 hours later, new ports are there, but very graphic. Probably has to. Those are safe entry to Earth, Russia, America, and Pi owns America, and then Russia, Malaysia, and then it's clean.
Yeah, it's clean. Yeah, Pi don't recommend the old two ports. Yep, South Pole, North Pole. Those are ancient. If you can use that, you're lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky.
But don't fly anywhere because that north ray device will get you.
Yeah, we'll get you. That's true.
29 minutes later, boom, her brain knew it. They kept coming down to the South Pole, and then they knew they can't fly anywhere, and then they flew off.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And the most idiotic is not you, Pyle. Demi Warhawk, that was in your family. He came down the South Pole, and they nailed him.
Yeah, y'all could. Yeah, the South Pole, the not one, Hokate, Hotamuna, South Mina, got the Belupain, they look at the sheets of Pajala, the Hotel, knock it at the yeah. Laying a payo,
要佢
she Paja Pajas,
真係敗咗敗咗要佢你冇敗啫，周波從上個陣嘅，但你都打死，你都俾叫你冇幫到先咯。
哇呀，y'all could. Got the two that you so long blown down, y'all could. Got you pocket the doors, y'all could.
And you won by 29 minutes later, her cried in Malaysia. Her wrote, yes, you're legit. You beat the Chinese pie. But right afterwards, your nation are big.
Pie, your nation's big.
Yeah, pretty much.
Many nations survive. Yeah, that's true. And then Faye is there.
Yeah, white Faye, European nations there. And it's very graphic. By 28 minutes later, lots of newborn babies.
My 100% yes do. Yes, infinity yes do.
And then right afterwards, graphic scene in Romania by her is not allowed back in.
Yeah, that's true.
And then right afterwards, by you said, hint after your knights, yep, your son finished them off in the book of law. Yep, African son got passed away. Their idiotic god also passed away, and you knew.
Yeah, that's true.
And then afterwards, look at what they learned by. They were using an Israeli bypass only to get barcode.
Yeah, that's true. That's why Pi didn't do Persian tech.
Yep, that's true.
Pi converted to European and then immunity.
Yep, that's true. And right afterwards, her's being lied to. Her is barcode.
Yeah, hers barcode 100% yes do. Yeah, don't tell her.
Look at what happened 50 minutes ago. Whoa,
Malayla, yeah. They just only con Persia, basically con modern European crucifix.
yeah, by your crucifix. 28 minutes later, so long the da bezuru
Lamatua.
and you won pi. It is graphic because 229 pi, a bunch of alien greys didn't dare pi. It was like this pi. Them appear in Russia and they laugh
Pi, yeah, they laugh Pi.
20 hours later, the ports didn't fill up, but 20 minutes later, the Hawk committed suicide.
Saya thought in the
And he dies.
yeah, he dies Pi, yeah, to down the tour.
Who died? What in the alien grey by Russia?
Yeah, Johnson.
About 19 million.
Yeah, 19 million, yeah, alien gray saucers.
And then 20 minutes later, Russia is still clean because their older their old tech isn't anything.
Yeah, isn't anything.
And by you say 29 minutes later, take a look at your face. By you immune. 2 hours later, them are still poison.
Yeah, them are still poison. That's true.
And then 8 minutes later, them pass away.
Yeah, them passed away. 我呢個嘢啷幾多落俾你啊？做呢只，咗個派咗幾多落俾？得件咪也喐佢。
And that's why nu tu xia do pay sa mong nu bao de lu pay pia la de tia de nu tua. Trâu po chung li chung na jo channel nu ji jing yam wana ling lo. Da shi mong du se ya mong du se tia here. And her ass is on.
Pi, her ass is on.
I see them are gutted.
Yeah, them are gutted.
Don't cry, Pi. Right afterwards, there's huge hit on you. There's a nicer woman in Lao. Her wrote, Pi wrote, nope, me didn't need her.
Yeah, me didn't need her.
And 29 minutes later, look at what happened, Pi. Them passed away, and the little bitch didn't believe you. The Hawk did that to ruin Pi's story, only to find out Pi gutted him.
Yeah, Pi gutted him. That's true. That's fine. Pi has, yep. And Pi established a lot, of new airports that fly down to America. So infinity.
Yeah, that's true. And Pi, when you're beaming, it works by 60 years, and then they can come down.
Yeah, that's true.
And Pi, they print your devices like
Cinder, yeah, that's true. And they see the weird brain fluids.
yeah, that's true. And then right afterwards, kaboom! Yeah, it fits. 2 idiots didn't believe Pi passed away right there in their saucer.
Yeah, that's true.
And then Pi, you didn't die, but right afterwards, most graphic scene. He's always a liar, and then passed away.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like a pie.
Hey, pa, you said, có one out they bù free bù lù đó, she free she paid có đó she they muốn có say cho đàn hay có say mua trong tụ mày nó nghĩ
Well, yeah, and a lot of Aztec came back down by accurate.
when the Aztec came back down. Yep, it's South America and then Australia, and then South America and then one more area pie.
South Pole, yeah, South Pole.
That's the tech that he was using.
Yeah, York. Bao cơ hồ năng quang ở đây nữa có phải một sinh mình rồi cho cùng lâu những sự địa ha có một sự có từ bên nord South Pole bên chỉ
Chỉ giống nữa.
có một tí có yeah có một tí có nữa York.
Rồi có tổ được chiến tranh có là phải, nếu một quan điểm đó, tây nếu cho có một chip lợi, nếu có một chip lợi, nếu chỉ bỏ sự, tụi mấy đàn nữa, tụi mấy một chip lợi, tụi nó có sao tốt.
Yeah, York.
And by you saying you won pie, but 20 trillion years later, they lied to you pie because they saw one of your emperors restored one of their ports, and they came down naturally, and then they make fun of you pie because that port was jammed by you, and then when he came down that way, he appeared, and then he knew pie what you're using because 20 minutes later, he is hit by the two rays from pie.
Yeah, that's true. Yep, nó chỉ bỏ ra nó chẳng cái nào lên đó là nó cho alu chia ya cho alu chia phải cho nó không đấy
Deep lens by
cho trò ya cho trò
made to us. They not told this.
yeah mua chinh bé số mông á là trò ta là qua tao bé phá xong là qua lụa phải chỉ cả ya phải chỉ bút
Pay someone
tua ta là
and right afterwards pie có your robot một nhỏ số là cho chơi main đó một cái quan là một xa chọc phá luôn
ya sao cho phá luôn sao
and Aztecs poor pie because you went in with robots and you looted that fallen Aztec god. It only has 70,000 ports.
I have 7,000 space stations.
Right afterwards, graphic scene.
Yeah, graphic scene.
Two idiots committed suicide right there in Australia, and they wrote you as a god.
Yeah, that's true.
And the buffoon that didn't believe you, pie, committed suicide right there in Australia when you sent a robot, from Brazil, and it appeared there in Australia.
Yeah, that's true. The what I be Australia tours, cái chuyện phải cho phải tụi nó bị Brazil đó. Ga Mongol bị cho chơi xa chụp phá lũ ở chơi mấy đó từ bờ bị Australia hết từ bờ bị ya York từ bờ tới cho Australia nhóm bữa chơi bị Malay bị hết tiệt hết. Tiếp lên chơi nó bỏ tiệt phải ya kia từ bị nó qua kia. Cái chuyện phải tụi thua ta lại phải hỏi
What thing? And then right afterwards, by 29 minutes, them passed away, and then he knew you owned everything.
Yeah, phải nhưng thành thọ là ya York.
If I book got there, you'll change the who someone
someone there.
And there's a woman that doubted you went into Aztec only to find your robot and in her committed suicide.
Yeah, mấy tụi mình gái chân chân của nó nếu mua về tới chơi ra mà lấy một cho nó một nhỏ hoặc者chơi hoặc者是做来拍就 robot nhỏ hoặc muốn到多嘅
Yeah, mong bộ awesome. Yeah, block here. They plan chi na, da không cho. Yo no mong đâu mà phải, yeah, lấy một cho lấy chơi nó, đó là just. Bây giờ mong
多嘅呀多了要去做嘅做嘅要去
and the paisa right afterwards, they knew it. Your robot beat the shit out of her, and then 12 minutes later, her committed suicide.
要去
And you notice her was that stupid Burmese bitch that was talking to me.
yeah that's normal
And then 18 minutes later, your robot looted it and went to Malaysia.
Malaysia went to Malaysia
There in Malaysia, they saw your space country is 2 hours away, and then Hindian by about 3 days, and then right there you gain more space countries.
100% yes we do
And then when you're there, Pi, you flew around, and 8 of those royal members was hiding there, and Pi's in Hindian by 20 minutes later, you remote view, you saw your royal member there, you didn't cry, but 12 minutes later, they punched him so hard because Pi, your robots went there, and then right afterwards you gained that one and 20 more, and then he tells the truth that they were once his people, but they were booted.
yeah that's fine
And then right afterwards, Pi, when you gain the space country through legal civil war, Pi, biggest fight scene, you got the pretend figurehead emperor, and he knew
he was only human origins. Yeah, that's true.
And right when you got him with the blue sword, that's when they figure.
Yeah, that's when they figure. So nhiều sẽ phải à có nhà tôi cho mấy tới chờ mấy tụ bỏ lẩu pa ma đủ tờ nữa bỏ thôi cho nhà một tờ mấy tới phải tụ robot mất tụ thuộc cái nhà cho UFO đó phải tự bờ bị lúc tới chờ ra thầu cho ra gì tụ phát ra cầu tụ nhóm tụ mua cái tụ phát ra nhóm tụ hết ta chỉ là chỉ lúc nữa tụ mua này hay nữa tụ mua nữa trâu lại cái để tôi muốn xa lại cái phải một số phải chân lúc đây cho nó chân tại cái bỏ ít tu phát tại bờ thấu thảo thảo từ cái nhóm tại đó gì cho nên mà đó cho nên tự ra đó có tụi mất tua rồi à phải mất tua rồi phải một trò phải thọ chân ta sẽ tua nữa phải chân nữa cho thấy chờ chờ chạy ra do cái cho con này tin nên chịu chùa rồi yaต่อไปก็มาตัวแต่ละนี้chúng ta chạy cho số here ya mà chạy nữa chia ra ya nữa chia ra phải một chân tàn thọ nữa cho thấy chờ
And when you took his country, he has 9 million.
ya nếu mà cho lăng luôn thì ya phải nhiều ta rồi ya phải nhiều ta phải cho phát tài đam không được có một rõ ya mà chạy ya phát tài bao cái phải ya thọ bên một ông sắm mong sự nữa mà mua bên tụ phát tài thọ na cho mình được phải một tua ya mà chạy 100% yes do
And your royal family part, Lamahodo, 2 hours. Yeah, they were only there for 2 hours. They were beat up. Watch this. Yep, when Pie's there, Pie looted your whole country.
yeah 9 million space country gone.
Yep, watching.
And look at that, Pi. They saw you fight him. Less than 20 minutes. Yeah, don't you think you're going to put them going to fight the toilet?
Yeah.
He is pathetic tech and low AP.
And Pie, you cut around him 50 times, and he didn't see every time. 50 times.
Yeah, Pi Yang Ji got Chi Joe Joe. Got you Pi like don't. Ningo trolling Joe. Yep. Iso ya. Oh,
that's on you. I thought the Twagella told me, by got Yaching Fiandado. Told the boat the Tom and Dajamon. Go your e hot non dinning the much our chooser. She your ching pay high here towards the who law him. Pay them up to watch the Sally Yaka. And right afterwards, Pi, no quark here, change
Jang ya, kia Jing Jing.
mong tu cơ ya pan theo cái tu là tua nữa ta sĩ giờ đã cho mùi dài là đã cho mùa nóng là phải chơi ya phải phải chơi đã rồi đã
Ya mo chang.
lucky.
So mo da ya lucky mo da Pi. There's more than no to us. Yeah.
And there's very lucky part. 2 hours later, all their refugees went to a grandma's house.
Yeah, 100% just do.
It is very graphic scene because you secured the ports there and then safe infinity, and then 20 of those ports go to Malaysia.
Yeah, cho lăng luôn là nền cổ luôn tới chợ ra nữa cho lăng luôn mù đầu Malaysia tới chợ Malaysia ra luôn tới chợ oh yo cơ 100% yes do thọ phải một chọn đó có tờ để bắt chơi nền cổ luôn nữa một sáu rong ya phải một sáu rong 100% yes me được phải sáu rong đâu ya phát tới ra mong lời chơi nên tôi xin ya phát tới ra mong đã thọ phải giờ bây giờ tiền này thấy nền cổ luôn rồi nữa bây giờ Malaysia bây giờ nhà xa luôn gì ya 100% yes me được.
And the truth is, you theft about 20 million Malaysia sectors yet.
Malaysia cho phải tới nhà tôi nên ngồi lăng lú tiền ya phải nhớ đó có thể phải cho phát tài ra cái món nhà giọt cơ phải nhớ ta phải cho phát tài món ya tiền nên chịu mù ya cho đa mù của ya lần nhà có thể làm sai chân rồi ya làm rõ chân rồi cho nên một rõ hay nhớ
Lang apart, tổng đó nó, what the other, có dân là nó chỉ khá mình ta.
ta là ya khá mình ta là thế ya
Ê bị tu phải, có what ta rong là, hú xa là nó chỉ tỏ tới chuẩn bò đó đâu. Đã mấy bệnh ghi lọ tầm Malaysia.
所以呀我们来老师差不多ya một chân giọt cơ
Ê phải, có what dân là nó chỉ mi tu, có dân nên có lang lúc tới trở ra tầm Malaysia. Cho lang lúc bị lúc tu phát tài ngân không đó. Có món đầu tua kia, thông đó phải, có sẽ chỉ nên có lúc nào tầm Malaysia tới trở. Có tôi bảo để lời gì hãy nên nhớ bắt thời kia dùng clip hama. Có what dân là thì lời nhớ cho nên major technology á.
cho nên phải tới khi phải chân ra sắm mù ya sắm mù bị mấy tới chờ phải cho trong má lò nhớ số
And right afterwards, so cho so deep plan chi na phải sự có bỏ đâu cho tụi mình đã mà ý
tôi ya mai tôi
nữ chim long có cho lù nữ mù na han nữ cho số có tụi trâu má muốn đông deep plan thì giờ đã cá tự bị tới cho Australia nữ tự lòng
trong lấy ta giọt cơ
ta lên tới thấy
so ya giọt cơ
and Pai said right afterwards, graphic scene, 2 hawks are caught coming down from Australia, and them are barcoded.
phải ya 100% just do
And then it's very graphic because them dies.
phải ya that's true
And right afterwards, they flew towards America and Pai shook Pai's head, and they flew back to Thailand.
yeah that's true
And right there, them passed
so
away.
that's true
And the Pai said, hint, 200 trillion years later, don't cry, Pai. The police are lying to you. I see right afterwards, you gain America, and then Frey went to invade all European countries. And then he lies to you. They're begging Greece, like,
100% just do
and then they lie. In Greece, they went to Malaysia. only to find out that you rule Malaysia.
That's true, and that's why they cry pie.
Yeah, they cry pie.
All the royal relatives left. Yeah, that's true. They left to build and seal new countries. Yeah, that's true. And pie, you're the only with the old tech. 20 trillion years later, cause they only a new new refugees, and then right afterwards a lot of harsh words pie. Because I see right there in Greece when they're going in, they lie to you pie, and then right afterwards they have the royal members looted their stuff, and then he appears in Greece, and then you played on pie.
Yeah, that's true. 20 million years later, they have a bunch of Greece citizens, and then 8 of them came down to Malaysia and they cried
Pie, yeah, they cried pie.
because right there they wrote that their gods passed away in Pi 1, and then they flew back home.
Yeah, that's true.
And when they came back down, Pi told them, "What you doing back on Earth?"
Yeah, that's true.
And then right there, he left for home.
Yeah, that's true.
It's very graphic because Pi, you said the best fight scene. You fought their royalty and you won. And then 20 minutes later, they didn't understand that Chu Pi, your royalty. He tried talking the Hawks, and the Hawks got him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the no bolu lo ke pa mo to ke je. Che shi zuo da ta no da lo da yin je shi de ge ya da shi je ge ne na mo gen dao sun ye. Da mo jian dao zhong guo to ke ya 100% used to. Ling lu, yeah, bao xue bao ge le yao ge 100% used to accurate.